Do only stupid people do carnivore? Yes. Only dumb people would eat a diet that has zero vitamin C in it.
All right, our carnivore dieter is basically stupid. So anyway, apparently according to this guy, he's called the pissed off PT, I assume physical therapist or personal trainer or something. I'm not sure what his sort of the PT actually stands for, but basically says, are all people that do carnivore diet just stupid, or does the carnivore diet make people stupid? And of course, I don't believe that I'm particularly stupid, but I thought I would do a survey and ask people, what sort of diets have you tried before? Because I think that's important to realize that people have tried multiple things before doing carnivore. And then what do you do for a living? And, and the results were not unsurprising, as I suspected. We had lots of physicians and scientists and physicists and engineers and entrepreneurs and
Look, the type of intelligence required to become a PhD or become a doctor is not the type of intelligence that people generally care about. If you have a good memory, you can become a doctor. Shawn Baker is evidence of that. Like, this guy is dumb as shit. But he was able to pass, medical school just because he has a good memory. That's like really the important thing you need. What these people lack are critical thinking skills. And that's the kind of intelligence that people really care about, the ability to think critically. And just because you're a PhD or a doctor or whatever, that doesn't mean you have good critical thinking skills. Again, you can say, oh, well, I have to be smart because I'm a doctor, but if you, have a horse fuck you in the ass, guess what? You're probably not that smart. There was a guy who was a Boeing aircraft engineer who was a fucking zoophile who got a horse to fuck him in the ass, and he died from the horse fucking him in the ass. Was he smart? He was a Boeing aircraft engineer, but you can't be that smart if you have a horse fuck you in the ass. Same with the carnivore diet. You can't be too smart if you're eating a diet comprised only of fucking skeletal muscle tissue that contains no fucking vitamin C, which is absolutely required for you to fucking live.
Also business owners, all sorts of people that are well accomplished and presumably quite intelligent that are doing this diet. In fact, I could probably do a survey with just about any diet, and you would get some very, very successful, intelligent people doing those diets. And you would have people that maybe aren't as intelligent.
Again, this is like, I can find people who are very intelligent who have sex with animals. Okay.
But it doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. And what it shows me is that the ability to actually have the insight to choose something that actually works for you. And that's why the importance of asking, what have you done before?
Where were we?
Asking, what have you done before?
Oh, yeah. The idea, they're smart enough to do something that works for them. I mean, you can find doctors who are addicted to cocaine. The reason why doctors have to go through this, extremely retarded, rigorous process when they're doing their... what's the thing? It's like the first year you're a doctor, you have to do crazy hours. You have to do 18-hour shifts. The reason why they do that is because the doctor who created these programs was a cocaine addict, and he was able to work for several days nonstop because he was taking cocaine. It worked for him. He was a doctor and he was doing cocaine. What do you mean something's working for you? You can do something that is antithetical to some sort of goal, like being healthy, while still being able to function. There are plenty of people who eat candy and Oreos every fucking day, but they're still skinny and they're able to fucking go to work and get the job done. Doesn't mean they're doing something that's beneficial for them.
Because it shows you have the inquisitiveness, the intelligence to assess things that work for you and things that don't. And if a carnivore diet happens to work very well for you, and it does for, gosh,
Hey, shut up, you fag. Shh.
I'll try my best. Thanks for the donation, don't be gay.
thousands upon thousands and hundreds of thousands at this point, of people that do this, there is some level of intelligence required to do that. You think about it. You have to go against pretty much all of the mainstream narrative. Everybody.
Okay, that is an insanely stupid fucking argument. Just because you're doing something that not a lot of people are doing, that doesn't make you smart. Like, if you decide to not use toilet paper anymore and you walk around with a dirty ass, does that mean, oh, well, you must be, outside the box type of thinker who really thinks critically and is really smart because who would have thought to not wipe their ass and walk around with a dirty butthole? Like, no. There's a reason why there's like a mainstream narrative and you have most experts, saying one thing or like the majority of evidence pointing in a certain fucking direction. It's because that's probably the right thing. There's probably a reason why most people fucking wipe their ass after they take a shit. Same reason why most fucking people eat their fucking vegetables, you idiot.
Everybody's telling you, don't do carnivore, don't do carnivore. Meat is bad for you. You need fruits and vegetables and fiber. And what is it? What is the type of people that are willing to try this, despite all other sort of recommendations? Why are you going against the sort of the tide, or going against the flow, or following the sheep, as some people might like to say? Sometimes that takes a higher level of intelligence to actually evaluate things for yourself and not take other people's word for it, right? And once again, I will tell anybody listening to this.
This is the same guy who says vegans are stupid and deranged and they don't know what a healthy diet is. Well, how many people are fucking vegans? Like they're like, even just culturally, vegans tend to be pretty alternative. The amount of vegans who are like have tattoos and a fucking million nose piercings and shit. So if his idea is, oh, if you do something that's unusual, that means you're smart. Well, how many people are vegan? It's a pretty unusual fucking lifestyle, but this guy will fucking claim vegans are idiots. You're a fucking idiot.
Do not take my word for it. You should always try it for yourself. Always verify, because that, at the end of the day, you're the person who has to live in your body. You're the only.
Try for yourself. You'll never know, if something's good or bad for you until you try it. Everyone's been telling me crystal meth is bad for me and it will ruin my life and my teeth will fall out and I'll suck dick for money so I can buy more crystal meth. But, I think that's kind of, just following the mainstream narrative. That's just being a sheep and not thinking critically. So why don't you just try crystal meth, and if it works for you, then it works for you. Oh my god. This guy is just fucking brain dead. I think this guy should eat his own fucking brain because apparently it's meat.
The one that has to experience the consequences, at least physically, of what you're doing. And therefore, in my view, I think it takes a great deal of intelligence to buck the system and actually find something that actually works for you, rather than relying on someone else to tell you what to do, and therefore perhaps.
Yeah, when your parents told you don't do drugs? Well, do the drugs. Why would you listen to your parents? Do the drugs. What are you, a sheep? What are you, stupid? Are you dumb? You'd listen to somebody else? Do drugs.
Perhaps limiting your success or even contributing to your lack of success. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, this was from a Twitter post, and the poll I did. I also did one similar on Instagram, and same sort of results: doctors, lawyers, blah blah blah. List how long you've been doing carnivore, what other diets you've tried, and what you do for a living. Let's just have fun with this and check it out. I'll enjoy reading the comments. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna go crush a workout. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
That was dumb.